Welcome to December 6th and the second Advent meditation. Yesterday we talked about the census call. Now, as always, we treat the Bible by what it means first. The census was the beginning of the time when Mary and Joseph would travel back to Bethlehem and give birth to the newborn king. As Christians, we are also free, once we know the truth of that passage, to ask God how this specifically aligns with His will for us, which is your business. So the census is the beginning of the journey to Bethlehem, which is your business goal, as God has told you. If He hasn't, that doesn't mean you're necessarily wrong. It does mean you need to start asking. Today is about your goals. Now, goals in Advent and goals, but really, Mary and Joseph had a goal. They had to travel to Bethlehem. There wasn't a choice, so they did what they had to do. Their goal was to reach Bethlehem safely, preferably without Mary giving birth in some wasteland off the beaten track. Other people had a goal. They had to get their hometown. Goals are all over the Bible. Goals are human. So we always ask ourselves, because entrepreneurs pretty much love to have goals, what does our business look like in 3 years? 1 year, 3 months, next week, everything in between. There's nothing wrong with this. In fact, strategy and goal setting is a good thing. But once again, are you listening to God before you do it? A whole lot of us sit down and some of us people as early as September, others in October, November, getting a little late when you're getting into December, to see what your next year is going to look like. But here's the thing. It's not simply a process of setting stuff down on goals, then you do the strategy, and you do the why, and you do the goals, and then you turn back, and you do backwards goal planning. This stuff is fine, is perfectly good. It's okay. But in math, which I'm not really good at, to say the least, but in math, you can have every calculation exactly right, but if you are starting from the wrong data, you'll get a wrong answer. Are you setting the goals and the visions that God has given you to do? And maybe you are, but how much better they would be, faster and smoother and more achievable if you ask God for them first. Now, this is not a simple matter of sitting down to do your strategy session. You do it by yourself, you do it with a team, may take 1 day, 5 days longer. Again, that's fine. But it's not a matter of just saying, Lord, please help me think about this. And then you don't even think about them the rest of the time. I mean, what are we thinking? That God doesn't know business? When you strategize, when you set goals, whether or not it's a formal yearly undertaking, you pray before, during, and after. You ask Him to help you. You ask Him to bless you. You ask Him to reveal Himself to you because you love Him and you trust Him. Even if you're struggling with that, start. You think you're going to hurt His feelings? Or like He doesn't know what you're thinking? You can say, Lord, I haven't done much of this. I'm not even sure how it works, but I know I believe in you. I know you told Mary and Joseph exactly what to do. I think you're going to tell me too. So today, in your meditation, I would like you to look up this verse. And I have to put on my glasses because I'm actually as blind as a bat. It is 1 John 5, 14 through 15. This is the confidence that we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. And if we know that He hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have what we asked of Him. That is a huge promise, and it is a conditional one. We need to approach God first for who He is, because we believe, because we follow. And the more we express this to him in prayer, in reading the Bible, in Christian community, in trying to do what Christ would do, the more we do that, the more we will know his will when we ask. The closer our businesses become, the more powerful our prayer is, the more of a legacy you build for the world. So just as Mary and Joseph set out to their goal, which was Bethlehem, you set out to start or maintain or grow your business as a journey with God, listening to his leading all the way home.